What up, guys? My name is OPEX, and I want to talk to you about the Droid bases and how I think Ehide and Virtual Riot and I can't think of too many. I guess like Quest get their Droid sound. So this is what I'm talking about, kind of something like this. So if you dig that stay and watch. And if you like this, maybe give me the time of day over at my SoundCloud and check out my music for a little bit. That'd be fucking cool. But if not, yeah, it's all good. But yeah, let's talk a little bit about how I conceptualize these droid bases and what I do when I'm sitting down and I want to make, I want to synthesize a droid base. I'm not going to initiate a new patch or anything because I'm talking about the concept of it. It's important for someone to understand the concept of how these droid bases are made. And mind you, I'm not doing any pitch modulation in this. This is all coming straight through, one key, like an E. That's just a flat E. And it sounds a little bit pitch detuned, but that's, it's not like this. So what it is, alright, let's just start. First off, I'll set the unison to 8, and I'll get a squarify wavetable. So if you don't know how to squarify a wavetable, that's, you go in, make a wavetable, or just take a wavetable from somewhere else, and fucking you squarify or squarify alt, and you want to do that under the multis and enter in the formulas. So it enters a formula and creates a squarified wavetable. And then I put the unison up to 8. I detune it a little bit around there, so you can change that. You can end up modulating that if you want. Blend it a little bit, but this is important. The phase gives it that it makes the phase dynamics like kind of detune and pitch shifted. So that's being modulated by my LFO as well. This is all being modulated by this LFO 1. You can see I have 20 modulations on this LFO. And the filter is the Flange H6 Plus. I don't really know what that means, the H6 Plus part, but it's basically a flanger filter. And that's modulating the frequency and the mix. It's going up in the mix, and it's modulating the cutoff. You got a little white noise or whatever, that doesn't really matter. So it's modulating the wavetable, giving it some movement in the wavetable with that phase on it. That's basically the root of the sound. That's it. But what gives it that core and that the real droid sound that you're looking for, I'm guessing, is the effects channels. So what I'll do is I'll detune. I'll put the LFO on the detune, and the detune kind of takes the hyper dimension or whatever and moves it up with the LFO, and do that as well as with the depth of the phaser, and put the rate. I put the rate all the way low. I mean, I can end up, if I want to make a different bass, kind of end up modulating this as well, or putting it like around here or something. But I don't really like the movement that it gives to it and changes the sound throughout. And you can also notice that because of the phase on the wavetable here, it changes the sound throughout. So you can end up resampling your basses and moving them around and stuff like that, and changing the rate. I find that helps a lot, because if you hear here, the sound changes throughout because of the phase. And the filter, what's important on the filter is kind of the frequency modulation on the filter, giving it a little more of a little more vowel to it, and the compressor just compressing the sound. And I just brought the threshold down pretty fucking far, compress the tits out of the sound, because I make dubstep. what's fucking dubstep if you don't compress, mate? And yeah, I mean that's basically it. Uh, you know, yeah, the mixes are kind of being modulated too as well. But that's basically the root of the sound. Is all the things I just described. So when you're looking to go make that droid bass and that droid sound, essentially this is what I do to look to get that sound. And if you guys have any ideas on how I could, further this and make a droidier bass, I mean, I'm all ears, man. I know it's possible that they use the guys I described it use format modulation, but I haven't gotten a droid sound with format modulation really. I mean, I've gotten slight format modulation, but nothing too intense because it tends to take away from my the phase things I do and stuff like that. It tends to overcomplicate the sound in a way. So yeah, if you guys like that, just let me know what you think, and if you could check out my SoundCloud, that'd be great. SoundCloud.com/OpexDub, OPEXDUB. Yeah, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Peace.